Welcome to Soapbox Diaries number 12. This is 5 contenders for the drum throne of Umphrey's McGee. From 2000 to 2025, Umphrey's has redefined what a jam band can be. They stretch across rock, funk, trance, psych, Americana, metal, jazz, and basically anything that makes sense within the context of the band. It's never just been about the genre, it's about how you play, what you play, the level of energy that you bring, and how you live inside the culture that the band exists in. When Kris Myers replaced Mikey Kurubba back in 2002, most people didn't know who he was, but that did change quickly when they heard him play. Kris was a master's in music graduate of DePaul University with a strong background in jazz. Kris plays with a well-formed level of power, technique, finesse, and an ability to shapeshift across all styles efficiently. This has been a key component in the evolution of Umphrey's. Many don't know that Kris also has a significant performance background in jazz, having played with the likes of jazz greats Nicholas Payton and Randy Brecker, and then the band, of course, has also played with Josh Redman. When Kris recently announced his retirement from the drum throne, the band found themselves with a second problem or opportunity, depending on how you look at it, to find a new drummer. This will need to be somebody who can play their signature blend of tunes, but also somebody who has the right mix of chops, genre skill set, ability to improvise on a high level night after night, which I understand, philosophically speaking, is oxymoronic. And they also need somebody who can personally sustain the jam band touring life. While the band has announced that Dwayne Trucks and Scotty Zwang will finish up their 2025 touring season, they do need a full-time pick. It's been a tough look, but here are my 5 picks for consideration for the drum throne. Number 1, Mikey Kurubba. Former drummer for Turquoise and a regular in side projects with members, Mike is a groove machine. He's got a Berkeley pedigree, he's got the chops, the road experience, and incredibly deep pockets. As a drummer, of course, money has nothing to do with being a musician. While he took a break from the road in 2024, Umphrey's could be the kind of challenge that brings him back, and an opportunity to expand. He may not be known for wild drum solos and playing progressive rock, but his ceiling is sky high and his ability certainly there. Number 2, Adrien Traantano. Adrien is otherworldly. Whether he's with Kung Fu playing the fusion stuff from Mahaley, playing the twiddle songs, he jumps between fusion complexity and pocket feel with ease. He's a drum soloist who brings crowds to their feet, and somehow he remains humble doing it. I've shared stages with Adrien over the years, and the guy is the real deal. Bonus, he also plays for the song, not just to show off. He's not all over the kit all the time for the sake of it. He's tasteful. And in the ecosystem, that matters. But let me tell you, the guy can play some Zappa and play some of the most intense music I've ever heard. Number 3, Shawn Bing. Bing checks every box. Pocket, versatility, vocals, chemistry. As the drummer for Doom Flamingo with UM's Ryan Stasek, he already has the trust and the chops. Kris was a key vocal contributor in and Shawn can sing his behind off, which makes him a natural fit beyond just the playing. And I feel like nobody's really thinking about that. And I think this could be a good next step for Shawn. Number 4 is the fan favorite Ben Atkin. Ben is Goose's original drummer, and he was a fill-in for Kris back in 2024. Ben brings dynamic energy and a flair for musical storytelling. He grooves like a vet, and he can lock in the long-form improvisation without ever losing pulse, and has an innate ability to communicate with other players on a stage. He's young, but deeply seasoned. Number 5 is the ultimate connection, I believe, and that would be Nikki Glasby. A total powerhouse. Nikki's played with Beyonce, CeeLo, Vernon Reid, Michelle Ndegeocello, and State Radio. She has the funk, the feel, the fire, and certainly the resume. And while she didn't land the Primus gig, I think some of you probably saw the audition, she absolutely crushed her Beyonce audition back in the day. She's also sat in with in the past, and if the chemistry is right, this could be a monster pairing. My final thoughts here, just to kind of call it out, is that this is one of the toughest fantasy drafts I've ever done. sound spans genres, decades, moods, and the drummer has to meet that head on every single night. Are all 5 of these contenders up to that challenge? Maybe. What do you think? Leave me some comments, and I'll see you on the next one.